It's quite spacious.
It's really diverse, actually.
The people are really lovely.
Very well kept.
I don't really know. It's just good. It's good the way it is.
My name is Anna Toledano, and I'm the executive director at the Los Altos History Museum. We have a very small staff, only about 7 staff members, and we have a huge volunteer base. And without the volunteers, this place wouldn't exist. They were the ones who preserved the house from the beginning. They're the ones who fundraised to make this place happen. And they're also the ones who decided, hey, we want to hire me and all of my staff who have areas of expertise and want to do our career building here. So it's not just a place of getting together and learning about history for the community, but it's also about supporting people from the community. And if they hadn't made the effort to preserve the house, I don't know if it would still be here. And I think the house is the coolest thing that we have here.
Most small museums do really depend on volunteers, but they don't have nearly as many as we do. And so we're able to do just the amount of exhibits and programs and other services that we're able to offer is so far beyond what other small museums are able to offer to their public. And that's largely because we have this huge amount of support from people in the community, people who, they show up. They're here, some of them, I mean, at least once a week, if not more.
Beyond learning about the history of the town and the history of your own history, meet so many different people. Like, there's a few times that I've had to staff the docent desk, and like the range of people that we get in, from kids going up to press the button on the train diorama to local college students, to people who are on vacation coming to visit because they Googled us and they saw we were here. That's the kind of cool part about here, is you can meet people who've been living here for a million years and people who've just moved here. It's kind of a place where people can kind of make the community a little bit more connected, I guess. And since we're right next to the library and the community center, that also helps a lot.
I think it fosters a community. Well, one way is just because they schedule so many docents per shift that you're kind of always going to be meeting someone else. And they also have like events for, I know the teen docents, they have events. Occasionally like new trainings and stuff where you meet a bunch of people. But beyond that, I feel like it kind of attracts people who are the same type of person. Like, everyone here is at least willing to talk to another person, right? Like, if you're working in this job, you kind of have to be. So everyone's willing to talk to each other. And then also, everyone here generally has an interest in history, at least passingly.
Throughout the whole experience, I couldn't help but notice how interesting this place was and its history, and how it connected to not only the town, but to World War I and even events prior. So after the tour, I asked my mom if I could possibly volunteer here, and we went up to the docent and found out more information on how to sign up.
It's kind of hidden back here because I've driven by many times on San Antonio without realizing this was all back here. So it's a nice little hidden gem.
Yeah, I was in love with how beautiful it is, how well maintained it was, and how it had so many different artifacts from different people, different times in history, and a bunch of groups of people. And I was really interested in how it had modern day connections, like the house, John Gilbert's house, and also how it had a lot of Indus River Valley and civilizations and stuff in the museum and artifacts.
I saw that there was this museum and the house, and that was a while ago. So I always had it in my mind that this would be a fun place to come sometime. It's local. It doesn't cost a lot of money to bring the kids over, and they seem to have a really good time here. And it just feels like there's a lot of value in it, with the different exhibits that'll be coming through. It's interesting, educational, and it's got this, there's a lot right here, the library and the house and the museum and the community center. So this could be a really nice sort of focal area for a lot of activities to bring people in and get involved.
It's easy in a area that's heavily suburban, like Los Altos or Palo Alto, to not really interact with your neighbors that much, really not get too into it in your community. But everyone in Los Altos comes through here, so you get to meet a bunch of people volunteer here. So I met a bunch of the Los Altos high school kids who I didn't previously know. So it's really a lot about community. That's what stood out to me. And also I like the Smith House right here.
I liked that it's like going back in time. a whole new experience, another point of life, another point of view. It might be a bit creepy at first. And I mean, the nursery is a bit intimidating, but it shows how different life was back then. And it's pretty cool to learn how they dried and harvested apricots.
It's just great. It's like a place you can just go, have some fun, learn about things, history. I would say it's a great experience, and it's just such a nice museum.
Newer generations, especially the new, like Gen Alpha, they also take an interest in history so that they can not only help maintain this place, but also help in bringing in new artifacts and help in finding new things that could also keep this museum going and help create more exhibits. Like we have the changing exhibit in the Smith House. I was hoping that maybe one day that as it keeps changing, as new generations keep volunteering here, that more newer and new history and new exhibits could be open to keep furthering the intellect of our community.